cafeteria thing on that bottom floor. You've been there before.
Oh yeah, they call it the
cafeteria-
commissary.
The commissary.
Yes, it's lovely.
Fucking big.
Yeah.
It's like really big.
And good food. Like some of the better
there?
food.
I've
yeah.
eaten there.
Yeah,
It's
some of
always
the better
closed
food.
by the time I went.
Did you know at the top of the Disney Studios, there's like a round rotunda, I guess you could call it, and in there is an actual restaurant, and it's
Like
an
the thing at
exclusive
LAX?
restaurant, kind of like the thing at LAX. It's an exclusive restaurant that like execs like take whoever
People
is
to.
special to.
Nice dinners and whatnot.
And for those of you that are like Disney pin collectors, if you eat at that restaurant, you get a exclusive pin that you can only get at that restaurant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Pin collectors.
Yeah. Oh, pin collecting's a big thing I did.
In Disney?
Oh my god.
Really?
Biggest thing they do.
When
So
did
what
it start?
exactly is that? So what
Pin collecting? So name any
Like a
Disney,
pin- an actual
anything.
pin.
Like an actual pin, like a
Like you'd see
lapel
on some
pin.
fucking TGI Fridays waiter. Like that type
Sure,
of
basically,
pin.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they're little pins, and they name anything from anything Disney, and they make pins of Donald Duck, Pluto, Goofy,
The
all
chicks
the
from Frozen.
offware, the chick from Frozen, and anything,
Hola.
everything pins, and so like most people,
Sleeping Beauty.
everybody, like keep naming them, like everybody, like the most random things they'll have, and
Pocahontas.
yeah, oh yeah, they'll have it all, and the thing is.
That little raccoon from Pocahontas.
That little raccoon, Miko? Yeah, Miko, yeah.
You're the one.
But like all these things have pins, and so like a lot of people like they think they can collect them all, but there's no way you could ever collect
There's
them all.
not a thing.
But like a lot of
the
people
archive
have like
have them?
collections. Oh yeah, like everybody has them.
But the archive has them all.
Oh, I'm sure the archive has them all.
Like a fucking
Like
wall
the
where you just look
master-
at it and you're like, fuck my life, I'll never get all of these.
You'll never get all these pins.
That
yeah.
wall? They have a
Yeah,
fuck my
I'm
life
sure.
wall?
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure that
It's
it
there.
exists.
That
yeah.
dude has it.
I'm sure somebody
Guaranteed.
has it, but
He
yeah,
ordered
but it's
two.
cool.
He ordered two every time. One for the wall,
Just one for the
himself.
wall and then one for him. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's a collection somewhere. It's crazy though.
So what do you guys think about Disney as far as moving into the future? Like in the past during their traditional animation, their movies were unmistakable Disney. Like if you saw a movie, just by the animation, you could tell this is a Disney movie.
Right.
And they did like so many of them, like Snow White, Robin Hood,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all these animated.
Robin Hood. Perfect
But now
phase.
going forward, now they're doing everything digital. So how do they
Everything's
maintain that
digital.
brand? That's
Because Disney, this is just me speaking, obviously, just as a guy that
person.
loves Disney, but Disney is notorious and synonymous with animation, but really what Disney is known for is storytelling. So
it's the
even
stories.
though, yeah, it's always been their stories. Even though the way they're telling those stories changes, at the end of the day, the story is what gets you.
Some of their
That's why
stories-
Frozen was huge. It was
Yeah.
not the traditional Disney story. And people
It's true.
loved it and they ate it up. And so I think that's what keeps Disney going, is that, yes, it's a different way of doing it. And, yes, they've gotten a lot more into the 3D animation and, the just different techniques
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we never could have dreamed of when we were kids. But, they are still trying to, like, bring in that 2D
Bring it back.
animation. when
How,
they
how do
can.
you feel about speaking of Frozen? How do you feel about sequels to these
Sequels?
to these masterpieces?
If
movies?
done correctly, I think a sequel's a great idea.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this at you, right?
Okay, all right.
Pocahontas 2. Who gives a shit about some Pocahontas 2?
Interesting point. I've never seen Pocahontas 2.
Exactly.
Well,
You've seen
yeah.
some fucking
And
Pocahontas, though.
and I've
I know you've seen some Frozen. How do you feel about Frozen 2?
I'm alright with Frozen 2 because I think there's more story to be explored. I was even alright. You know what I actually really liked? That at first I was like, this is a joke. I loved Lion King 1.5.
Really?
I know that sounds insane. Watch Lion King 1.5,
But there's like
and you'll
4
say
of them now, aren't there?
there's like I think there's 3. And they were all like direct to DVD. Not that there's anything wrong with
speaking of
that.
sequels.
But holy cow, is good. Now here's the real question, though. The one that everyone's up in an uproar about is
Right now?
Pixar
Well, no,
doing
no.
Toy Story 4.
Not the only 4. Aladdin 4. Do you hear about that?
Aladdin I heard about too, but they
did
won't be
you
able to
hear
do
why?
it. They won't be able to do it without Robin Williams.
But did you hear why they won't be able to do it?
Yeah, because it's in his will.
It's his
He
will.
protects
You
his
cannot
characters
do my character
for 25 years.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah, dude.
Talking about a genius.
Oh my
Who were we
God.
saying was a genius earlier? I forget. Probably Disney.
Everybody.
But yeah, but Robin Williams,
Us.
pure
We're
genius.
geniuses.
I was actually Disney has a thing they call the Legend Award. When I was saying earlier that Dave
You gave it
Smith
to Robin Williams?
is the legend, he is not just a legend, like so to speak, but he is a Disney legend. They gave him a award.
So you get like a Walk of Fame star.
It's
but
Disney,
for Disney.
correct. It's Disney's highest honor. It's the Academy Awards of Disney, and it's done internally at Disney. And I was at the ceremony when Robin Williams got his Disney Legends Award.
Was it
and
awesome?
It was awesome.
Did he joke? Did he?
Oh my gosh!
I mean, he's notoriously like a dirty comic.
He is a dirty comic, but he
like,
was very funny. He had some edgier humor, but it was
for
great.
a Disney comic.
For a Disney comic, but
Yeah.
but it was great. It was so cool. I'm so glad that day he got a Disney
That's fucking
Legend
awesome.
Award, and Betty White got one that same day. Yeah.
What has Betty White done for Disney?
Well, Betty White was on what was the gigantic sitcom she was on?
Golden Girls.
Yeah, which was ABC. And ABC
Oh, that
was
makes
owned by
sense.
Disney.
Okay,
so
cool.
and she's done movies for them and like all that kind of stuff.
Really?
So yeah, like voices and what have you. So
No idea.
yeah,
Betty White, the woman that will never go.
true story.
Old as fuck.
She's
But
very
still
old.
killing. She's funny as shit.
She's
apparently.
great.
I've heard
Hardest working woman in show business, I would say.
Well,
like-
yeah, you gotta get out of bed, you know, and then you
Yeah.
gotta get to the.
That's hard when you're that age.
That's
Is there
what I'm saying.
anybody else that's even been working that long? I mean,
That's the
Not really.
question, actually. I don't
Not
know.
really. Like yeah,
Well, I agree. I'll agree on that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Betty White, I mean, she's got a lot going against her just in her everyday life. Like, you know,
her,
like
her life.
Time
her
time is
life.
not
against
time
kind.
is fucking her, and
Yeah.
not in a good way.
No.
Like, and
Time is not kind.
so anyway,
not in a good way.
not in the good
By the way,
way.
we've discussed Betty White.
No, Betty White's the shit.
No,
so
but
anyway,
no, it's true. It's true. She's great. Mhm.
Apparently she's super nice too.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but we know Lucasfilm is obviously owned by Disney now, right?
Mhm. Yep.
We know a person that works at Lucasfilm Animation.
You and I do.
Yes, we do.
Who was that?
I will not tell you on this, but I
Okay,
will tell
alright.
you
Yeah, we'll have to
'cause
talk
I
about
want
it
to fuck her
afterwards.
job up.
No, we don't want to screw anybody's job.
So anyway,
Oh, that's how interesting.
yeah, she just got it, and we'll talk about her later in a little while.
We will.
But yeah, said she sent me a picture of campus that she was walking on.
That's
and
awesome.
I told her to go fuck herself. so
Hashtag super jealous.
oh, that's what I said.
yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, she's super cool. We'll talk about her in a little while.
Yeah.
Not on this.
Not on this. We'll talk privately.
So Kyle,
Yes.
we worked on plenty of projects together. Throughout
We've worked on
time
a lot of TV shows.
being here, seen some weird, crazy shit.
We have.
I mean, even the first couple nights I knew you, we saw some bitches lose their fucking mind,
That's true.
which is we
Yeah.
handled well.
We did.
It was one of my first.
Oh my
days
god. Oh,
being
I know.
here.
Okay, I know
You
what you're talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking about, right?
At first, I was like, I don't
When a
remember
certain-
being that
when a
crazy,
certain-
but I remember behind the scenes. I know what you're talking about.
When a
Yes.
certain crazy went. And,
I remember. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna. So, I was gonna talk to you about that a little bit. Like,
yes. Mhm. Mhm.
what's like one awkward moment on set or like even real life? I guess set and real life are kind of the same thing when you're out here because
It kind of is.
you're there for these people are basically family for a month or whatever
Right.
you're working because you're there
Yeah,
with
no,
them
I would completely agree with
for half of the day.
that. More than
A
half
normal
of
a
it.
normal day in production is 12 hours.
And that's what when you get there. So like
That's
12 hours.
The second you
like,
get there.
Yeah, and that's assuming there's no overtime and like all that kind of stuff. It's usually longer.
Assuming that they count.
Assuming that's a
they
perfect
count your
day.
lunch as you being
Right.
Because that's
It's-
not even usual either.
No, it's true. So yeah, a lot of times there's a lot more
Going on.
time
Yeah.
happening outside.
So besides me and Kyle were talking about this one. Let's talk about that actually.
What's that?
We won't use any names, but we'll talk about that particular night where me.
We can't talk about that night.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can.
No way.
I'm going to.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway,
You're
there was this girl that we were working with that was supposed to be in charge. We're not going to use any names.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
This is one of my
I can't
first.
believe you're
One
telling
of my
this.
first.
This is just wait. Hold on. I'm gonna pause you for a second.
All right.
I'm not saying you shouldn't tell the story because it's a crazy story and because we don't want somebody like to be like, oh my god, it's me or whatever. I'm saying
know.
we've had such better memories on that show.
We
that
won't say the show either.
We won't say the show either. But we should talk about good things and not silly drama
Alright,
things.
alright,
You know I'm right.
I do.
You know I'm
but
right.
You
know I'm
man,
right.
it's such a good story.
It is, but that's a story that like you're sitting at a bar one night and somebody's like, oh, what was that thing that happened that one time? And you can say it, but like there were so many great things that happened
All right.
on the shows we worked on.
We'll talk about a good thing then.
Yes.
But this bitch lost her fucking mind.
Mhm.
We'll just say that. Anyway,
That's fair.
And I don't think I saw her work again after that.
I don't think I did either.
So
Yeah, so there's that.
fucking
Find Pat in the
Keep
bar.
your shit
He'll tell you
together.
the story.
yeah, keep your shit together.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, I don't really. I don't try to drink at bars. It's too expensive.
Oh, okay. Well, find Pat at Target.
Come to my house. Yeah, Target.
I bet at Target when he's buying his beers.
When he's buying his inexpensive
all
beer.
the time. All right. So what's one cool thing?
Cool thing. I don't know.
Thing.
Overall,
We can tell a pretty funny. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to go into that.
I know.
This is
What can we talk about?
Episode. Probably the most interesting.
What can we
episode
talk about that
because-
won't get us sued?
Because
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, fuck. Oh, that person can sue us.
No, it's not even about being
that
sued. Like
person can sue us.
I do like respecting NDAs because we all know how important they are. We all
Yeah,
look
but
at
they
them,
run
so,
out
like,
after like 6 months.
That doesn't give us any.
Huh?
Plus, this one show's off the air now, so it's not like it really matters. But no,
you
we really
just gave that away.
No,
Go look
there's
at
a
Kyle's
million-
IMDb. There you go.
There's a million shows that just went off the air. Nobody knows what we did.
That's some bullshit. You can easily look us up. You can fucking Google you and you look you up. Anyway, never mind. We're not going to talk about that at all. Let's talk about your not your fascination, but your dislike for these guys.
For drinking?
Yeah, just drinking in general. Is there a reason why you don't?
No,
partake?
there's no reason why I don't drink. I've
seen you try alcohol.
Exactly.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
It just doesn't work out for you.
My rule is if I like it, I'll drink it. It's a
But
pretty simple rule.
yeah, it's
The
pretty
problem
good.
is I'm
Pretty
not
solid
going to
rule.
do this acquired taste stuff. Like,
Mm.
Like, I'm not going to, like, force myself to drink beer until I like it, because if it doesn't taste good the first time, I'm not going to drink it. So my thing
fair
is, if you can make a alcoholic beverage taste like an Oreo milkshake, then I'm all in.
Yeah.
Because I love Oreo milkshakes.
Worse than
And-
Well-
fire though.
yeah.
There.
So, there was actually one time.
That Oreo,
Here's a story we can share, and I'm not going to use any names or anything. We won't get in trouble for this story, I promise you. There was a rap party that happened for a show that we worked on, and there was a higher up exec that knew that I was not a big drinker,
I was there.
and not sure if you were there. I don't know if you were at this
Did
particular.
I know I was there?
I don't know.
That's another.
That's a whole that's a deeper existential question.
Yeah.
But at this particular party, this executive producer was like, as long as Kyle's drinking tonight, open bar. And so the rule was, if somebody had a drink, I would have the first sip of the drink, and if I liked it, it was mine. And if I didn't like it, then it would go back to whoever ordered that drink, and then on they'd go. So as the night went on, like, I sampled probably close to 45 drinks, 50 drinks, and I
you
was
drunk?
absolutely tipsy. I was absolutely tipsy, because I brought along a
This is
brand
your first
new...
time being.
It was my first time being as close to drunk as I ever got. Like, but I remember that night that I brought along a camera and I was taking pictures.
The pictures were fun.
And throughout the night, I was like, man, I just bought this camera yesterday. And
It was an actual camera.
it was like a legit,
Not like your phone or
no.
something.
It was like a legitimate DSLR.
Okay.
And I remember getting infuriated because I was like, why won't this take pictures clearly throughout the night? And I just bought this camera yesterday. I'm gonna have to send it back to Nikon. Like I was all mad.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the next day, I woke up and I plugged in the thing and I looked at the pictures. I was like, oh, all these pictures are fine. Like, they're all absolutely crystal clear. And I called a friend of mine that was there. I was like, all my pictures are clear. And he's like, oh, you were absolutely tipsy last night. And I was like, oh, well, good to know. So borderline drunk, I guess. But
Solid.
yeah, I sipped a number of drinks.
But it's
I did
not for
like.
you. Just not your thing.
Not for me.
Never
Again,
been your thing.
find me a drink that I would
That you
enjoy,
like.
that I'm not going to have to force down my throat, and I'll drink it. The closest I've gotten
That's what
was
she
a
said.
White Russian. That's the
Russian's
closest
pretty
I've
solid.
gotten.
Well, actually, there's something that you might want to try. There's this flash frozen ice cream
Oh.
that has
Oh.
different drinks that are that are flash frozen in the drink.
Uh-huh.
Like there's vodka ice cream.
Oh,
and all
that's
this different
interesting.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently it's a
get
big
this?
thing.
I
now.
saw
It's like,
such a child, like, I'm only going to eat it with ice cream.
Yeah.
But, like,
Well, you could do.
Yeah,
I mean,
ice
it's a
cream,
big
though.
thing now. Like people get it for their bachelor
Banana bread.
parties and
Yeah.
all this stuff. So.
Well, I
Eat it
was
for
going to
dinner,
say,
because
good to know.
you said if it tastes like was it Oreo? What did you say?
That's an Oreo milkshake. But,
Yeah,
the
here's the
Oreo.
thing. Here's the thing. Have you ever been to Counterburger?
No.
Counterburger does alcohol adult
Actually,
milkshakes.
so does, you know what else? So does Cheesecake Factory. And they have one of the best Oreo shakes I've ever had.
So you can put
So you just
Kahlua in
throw
I've
that.
thought about that. I've thought about that.
Just for-
I get nervous though, because then
I
if
know
I
you
don't
do.
like it, then it's just $15 on the drain.
That's
and
why
I
you know
wasted
what?
a
That's
perfectly good milkshake.
Why Target's getting my money, not the bar. You know, you get a fucking $10 beer, and I can have a
there's
12-pack for $10.
There's a
True.
lot of popular beers out there now that are like stouts, like coffee stout or
Yeah.
like a milk
Yeah.
stout. So
I
they
love
taste
I know
like
Olson.
or they have an aftertaste of coffee or like a latte or something like that
Chocolate,
after you like
too.
or chocolate, mainly chocolate.
Somebody told me TGI Fridays has a chocolate mudslide that I would like.
You might like him. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
I got nothing.
I don't either.
The world is open. Tweet us what Kyle should drink at hashtag
Go ahead and
drink Kyle drink.
Drink Kyle drink. Yeah.
Kyle, drink.
Drink Kyle drink. Yeah, go hit us up. Actually, where can they find you on Twitter? And so they can just blow you up on Drink Kyle.
with drinks.
Yeah.
My Twitter handle is at Hollywood Tin Man.
Tin Man. Okay.
Like
cool.
the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man.
Yeah. So go ahead and hit up Drink Kyle drink. Hashtag
Hashtag.
Hollywood Tin Man.
and Hollywood Tin Man. Go ahead and tell him
What I should
every
drink.
single drink that there is.
That I should
so it just
try.
destroys his fucking Twitter and he has to restart.
That's good. This is gonna be a whole new episode. We're just gonna have it at a bar. And
This
we're
is a
gonna
whole new
have, like,
show.
Kyle, yeah.
Every show is just what will Kyle put in his mouth today.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
Not that far.
Got him.
Yes.
Not that far.
Got him.
Not that far. But you know,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
No, this is
What a great idea.
That's fine.
I got one of
This is
these.
four. I know that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go. You want to go awkward moment? We got like 15 left. I wanted to go on some stories about people telling you about all this.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Alright.
So when you're in LA, you kind of
What the hell is happening right now?
Construction.
yeah, some
Oh,
shit happening.
no.
Some fucking guys. I don't know.
It sounds
Hey,
like the world is coming to an
There's
end.
some bitches upstairs that just like to run around. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But in LA, a lot of people will stop you if they think that you look like someone, or
Well, yeah,
like
or,
even
like-
from afar.
True.
They'll yell at you like, "Yo, so and so."
People tell me I sound like Seth Rogen all the time.
If I didn't know your face and you just talked, maybe. I don't know.
But go on.
Yeah.
What
So
people look like.
the whole thing is, people stop and ask you like, "Oh, you're so and so." Everyone tell you look like fucking
Yeah.
goddamn Tom Cruise, and most famous person probably in most of the world.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Drew gets this a lot.
I do. I get a lot of people, and it's weird.
Is it
because-
multiple people?
Yes, it's multiple people. I get a lot of different people, and the funniest story. Well, like one time I was like in a bathroom at a Mexican restaurant, and some